5 of section 2, we're going to write and solve polynomial equation. So we have this, and we have a small cubed that's 1/4 the size of a larger cube, so that's why this is 4x, right? And this is just x. So if we want to make sure that equals 17 cubic feet, and we want to find out what the dimensions need to be. So we know that if we just take the larger one minus the smaller one, smaller volume, we would get the area in between, which we know is 1701. So if we take the larger volume, which would be 4x cubed, so that's 4 times 4 times 4, and then x times x times x, and subtract x cubed, the smaller one, we'll get to this 1701. So we can take this equation. They're both x cubes, right? So we can go ahead and subtract them. So 4x cubed, 4x quantity cubed would be a 64x cubed. And then subtract x cubed, that would just be 63x cubed. And if that equals 1701, then this equals 1701. That means 63x cubed would also equal 1701. And then I can go ahead and set this equal to 0. Or actually not. Maybe we can just, since 63 is not a perfect cube, not squared, then we can divide both sides by 63. And now that we divided by 63, we get 27, which is a perfect cube. So we get x cubed equals 27. And here I don't want to just cube both sides, because when I cube both sides, all I get is an answer. If I cube root both sides, all I get an answer is x equals 3. So, but that's one answer. But I know because this is degree 3, that's there are really 3 answers. So then I can take this x cubed equals 27. I can set it equal to 0. And then I can go ahead and use my formula for cubics, or difference of 2 cubes. So this would be x is being cubed and 3 is being cubed to get to 27. And now I can go ahead and expand that, and that would be x minus 3 times x squared minus 3 plus 3x, and then plus 9. So you might have to look back through your notes of the formulas for difference of cubes or sum of cubes and that thing in order to just fill it out. So you just need to know what's the first thing being cubed, what's the second thing being cubed. And now I can set these both equal 0, because now I can use my zero product property. Since we got multiplication, so x minus 3 equals 0, which we can see we get our answer of 3 just like this one. But this one gives us the other 2. And what times what is 9 but adds to 3? Well, that's not possible, so I have to do quadratic formula. So x minus x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, which is negative, what's 4 times 9? 36. 36 over 2 times a. Reduce that down, negative 3 plus or minus, that would be, what, 27? That'd be 3i square root 3 all over 2. And so those are my other 2 answers. Can't simplify more than that. So those are all 3 of my answers right there. So make sure you look it through the notes to find out what the difference of cubes is, right? And the sum and difference of cube formulas are. So you got difference of squares, and then the sum and difference of cubes, and they expand. You just have to know what's the first thing being squared, what's the second thing being squared, or what's the first thing being cubed, what's the second thing being cubed, and you can expand into these formulas.